Welcome to Thrifty Garage. My name is Carson, and in today's video we've got an unboxing. And inside this box we've got a breaker bar. Didn't plan on doing this, but I've got 3 breaker bars, including this one. We'll do a quick comparison of this one, as well as an unboxing and review on what we got inside. So let's get into it. Use my Milwaukee Box Cutter here. Here we go. This is an adjustable breaker bar. The brand on this is Olsa tools. Their logo here is Do More, Do Better. I feel like there's a lot of new tool companies on the market. This is one of them. So I want to kind of compare and contrast, do my initial thoughts and unboxing, as well as I've got a Mac breaker bar and another auto parts store breaker bar. Okay, so this does lock. So we twist lock, and then it locks into place. Slide it down, twist lock there. So I was actually thinking about this today when I was putting away my Mac tools breaker bar. It's an 18-inch breaker bar, and it fits great in my 26-inch Craftsman toolbox. When you get a longer breaker bar, sometimes you go 24 inches or bigger, it has a hard time fitting in those smaller boxes. So with this one being adjustable, that is one nice thing. So let's pull out those other ones and we'll kind of compare and contrast the look and feel and functionality. So all 3 of these have a flex head here. It's funny because I didn't plan on having 3. I've had this breaker bar for many years now. Probably bought this back in high school 10-15 years ago. And it's been a great tool, but this last year with the landscape business, I've had this in the trailer all year long, so I haven't had a breaker bar in my toolbox here in the home. So I ordered this one from Olsa Tools, and thinking I was gonna, it'd be nice to have 2 sets. Well, then I decided to do my Matco, Mac, and Snap-on warranty video. So I had a broken Mac breaker bar, so I sent it in for warranty. That'll be a future video, an upcoming video, doing a comparison of Snap-on Mac and Matco and their warranty process. So be sure and check out that video if that sounds interesting to you. So I guess that explains the reason why I've got 3 here. This might seem a little bit excessive, but it will help me, enable me to make a choice of what's the right tool for the right job. It'll also help you as viewers to see what maybe is beneficial for you. So side by side here, this one is supposedly 16 inches in length, and this one, I'm not sure if it says, this is the powerbuilt CRV, which I believe is an AutoZone brand, which would make sense because back in the high school days I was an AutoZone fan. So this is an 18-inch from Mac, probably an 18-inch by powerbuilt, and then we've got a 16 to 24 inch. So if we extend that, quite a bit bigger. Obviously a lot more leverage in doing that. So if we got 18 inches here, 20, 22, 24, that's about right. We can pull a tape measure out and verify for sure. For those nitpicky home viewers, so as far as the length, so 24 inches right here, goes right to the ball. We've got 17.5 to the ball, and then we've got about 18.25 from the end of the handle to the ball right there. Weight. These 2 are probably close to the same, but this one's definitely more beefy feeling, and obviously it's a lot smaller, so the weight is more continuous. Interesting here is that the Mac one, the handle is actually the heaviest and the head is lighter, and this powerbuilt one, this head is actually heavier. As far as the center point on this one, it's hard to tell. This head again is also much heavier on this Olsa Tools one. As far as the swiveling head, I can tell you I'm already not a fan of this. This is very loose, whereas this one actually has a detent, which is actually really nice. So straightforward, it's got a detent. But even when it's not detented, it goes to those 3 positions very easily. This Mac one, it's free flowing. There's no detent on it, but it's gonna stay where I want it to stay. Whereas I'm worried about this one. You can see just moving it around there. It's gonna want to flop around. If I put a socket on that, it's gonna want to pop down. So that's a little bit frustrating. I'm not quite sure why this detent's here. Maybe to prevent you from smashing your hand, or I guess just bottoming it out here. I'm not sure what's inside there. As far as the fill, the quality fill, again, the Mac feels very solid and durable. It's got this very beefy handle. This is gonna be your nicest one. This is also a lot more expensive. This powerbuilt one, in comparison here, these handles are a night and day difference. This looks great on the AutoZone shelf, but this one's gonna feel a lot better and a lot better purchase in your grip. This one's got the knurling. Both of these feel like pretty cheap metals. This Olsa Tools one does feel less quality, if that makes sense. It's got the knurling here, and this the Mac tool one that I sent in for replacement had knurling as well. Again, a substantial difference in feel. The Mac tool, it was a very old Mac breaker bar. It felt really good. This knurling feels pretty cheap and inexpensive. I think this one might actually become my new trailer replacement breaker bar because it is extendable. That gives me some versatility, so long as it's strong enough to take the abuse. And honestly, that'll be a good place for me to demo it out and see what it'll handle. So having the flexibility and length will be really nice to have in the trailer, and it'll probably get used more that way. So let's go ahead and show you these in the toolbox and show you how maybe a 24-inch would fit in my toolbox drawer. Okay, here's my 1/2-inch drawer. So we've got 16, we've got our powerbuilt, we've got our Mac as far as fitment. If this one were extended, if this were a 24-inch, you can see there that does not fit. So I don't know what traditional sizes we've got, but if we've got this is 24, we could probably do a 22, maybe a 22-inch, maybe on its angle. But having this extendable handle really makes it nice to where this would actually fit in there and still be able to extend it. I'm curious again about the durability. Time will tell. If you're interested in a future video on the durability, definitely subscribe to the channel and you can see that. But there's a look at those 3 different options side by side. Olsa Tools, if you're like me, never heard of them before. I think I found them on Instagram or somewhere like that, and I feel like there's more and more companies that I've never heard of before coming out with tools and all these different things. So doing a little more research, it looks like they started in about 2015, so it is a pretty new company. And as far as the quality and price on this tool, price for quality, I would rank it pretty high. It's a good dollar to value ratio. As far as your quality level, it's definitely your entry-level price and quality. I believe it was about $35 in price. You can find a Harbor Freight breaker bar for as cheap as $15, $20, and like your entry-level Craftsman and all these things, you're probably $40, $50 for a decent breaker bar. Back when I bought that original powerbuilt breaker bar, it was probably 20 bucks. I don't know what they are going for AutoZone right now, but they're probably in the $30, $40, $50 price range if I were to guess. So entry level, something that's extendable, gives you some extra versatility. It'd be great for a beginner. For me, it's gonna be good to have that extra tool. Same type of thing where I've got some nice tools. I like having them in the shop for the bigger projects, and I just kind of throw an extra inexpensive set in the trailer, and it works really well for me. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it was interesting at the least, and if not informative. If you liked it, hit the like button, obviously. And if questions or comments, leave them down below. And please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching Thrifty Garage. Please like, comment, and subscribe.